Hey guys, so we're going to be doing a reading. I'm not going to lie, this reading is going to be a little heavier than the norm. So whoever is in this collective, you have two significant energies pulling on you right now, okay? One of them has an unhealthy attachment to you. They can feel that your energy is like exiting theirs, or you guys are essentially becoming fully detached from this energy. And so they're trying to do anything to keep that theirs, okay? And you also have a very authentic energy that is coming in, and that is another reason why this other energy feels the need to try and draw you back in, okay? So this negative energy that we are going to be speaking about is somebody that has very narcissistic traits. They could be part of a cycle of abuse for whoever is in this collective. One of the things is they're making me process a lot of things from my past, and I don't love being personal on here, but I know that is a part of, I don't know why they're having me say it like this, a part of the game. That's a part of what I have to do, is be personal and personalize things so that you guys can understand that we are all human and we experience a lot of the same things, okay? So that you know that you're not alone with what you're going through. So one of the things that they had me focus on is the fact that for some reason August is terrible for me, and I'm really not sure why. But one of the biggest things is I have a hard time speaking in the month of August, like reattaching myself to this world and not being kind of like just in my own world, in my mind. But like when people ask me things or like try to talk to me, it's really hard for me not to disassociate. For some reason, the month of August is just like that for me, okay? Something about getting a new number could be very relevant. The other thing is whether or not you're just now realizing this or you're seeing like the cycle of abuse with this person. One of the biggest things, especially with narcissistic abusers, is it happens so slowly. And what I mean by that is you fall in love with this human that just makes you feel seen and heard, and they dote on you, and you know they seem perfect in the beginning, and very slowly they strip away parts of you. They cause you to not relate to your friends and family anymore, to the point where it then only becomes that person that you have to rely on. So they seclude you from everybody else. That way they have total control over you. So something about realizing that is really important, or like seeing that cycle of abuse, and seeing how disassociated you are from your outside world right now. There is something very beautiful coming in for this collective. The song that we're actually going to start this with is called First by Chase Matthew. I don't know what energy it's attached to be honest. If it's like this energy of, because like what they're kind of showing me is like the energy between two children. Not that this person, this authentic person that's coming towards you is like childlike, but they're showing me two kids fighting over a toy, okay? But the one is very vocal and being like, I had it first, you know, but it's almost like, so what they're showing me is like how kids act where they didn't care about a toy until they saw another kid playing with it. And then they're like, wait, but that was mine first. And that's when they want to start. So again, it's like that, this energy feeling that this other energy is going to be approaching whoever in this collective. I'm not sure, but that's what they're showing me in my mind. The other thing is whoever this third party narcissistic energy is, they may stop your ability to speak. I don't know if it's like when you get around this person or maybe when you're processing things when it comes to them, but it's like you cannot talk. It's like utter state of shock or just total shutdown, which is a trauma response. but this person really does not want you to speak your truth, okay? And I feel like that is a big part, again, of why, because I feel like whoever is in this collective, you've come to a place of strength where you're finally able to tell your side of the story, or you're finally speaking up and out about the things that happened, and this person is trying to scare you into not ruining their reputation, essentially. There's also something about the phrase, I was robbed. I kept seeing a scene from Reba where Cheyenne is talking about how she lost Homecoming Queen to another girl, and she's like, I was robbed, really dramatic about it. So I don't know what that has to do with. Somebody might feel like somebody stole something from them. Again, not sure. This person, this authentic person that is coming towards you, the important thing to know about them is they would move heaven and earth for you, and that's not something that you just throw away, okay? Regardless of your fears of the past repeating itself. So I feel like a big block for this collective is you have not been willing to open yourself up to someone in a long time, but there's something really important about this pain being turned into something beautiful, okay? This pain that you're experiencing, whatever that represents for you. Jesus is also a big theme still, apparently. The other thing is someone in this collective or this person that's coming towards you feels like the weight of the world is on their shoulders. And they're actually learning that that is because they're carrying all these burdens from the past, as well as the burdens of trying to handle the weight of the other people around them and trying to fix them, heal them, whatever that is. And they're learning that they need to drop that weight. But the more that they drop that weight, it's like they feel alone because they're not realizing that they've had this weight on them for so long that that's why it feels like all this energy is around them all the time. And so they're on this spiritual journey where they feel like they should be more connected than ever, but they actually are feeling very disconnected from source. But the reality is they are more connected than ever. It's just the divine is giving you more freedom to walk your own path instead of carrying you down it, which is kind of making me think of that. I think it's a poem or something, Footprints in the Sand, where it does talk about Jesus and how the reason that sometimes there's only one set of footprints in the sand instead of two is because of the fact that he is carrying you through it. When this person comes into your life, or when you come into this person's life, this authentic being, there is something really significant about all of the songs that I've kind of talked about that talk about how this hard road that has occurred, that you have been down, all of the detours, everything has led you to this exact version of you, this person, this job, this life, and being appreciative of even the things that you feel like broke you because it got you to exactly where you are. And again, I'm going to reiterate, as I've said before, everything happened the way that it was supposed to. It had to happen that way. If it could have happened any other way, it would have. And the way that it happened got you to exactly where and who you are today. So there is an importance about being appreciative of that. Because if you sit in that endless loop of regret, you forget to realize that you're holding yourself to a standard that you didn't even know yet. And so if you had known better, you would have done better. You know better now, so you can change the narrative going forward, okay? Go ahead and go to the next part for the reading of the cards.